Because I'm editing it, so just hit
okay.
start so I can cut out all the foolishness.
Oh, yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's moving. But Myers, this is salt.
Pepper.
Salt.
Pepper.
As you can see, we're not in our normal location.
No.
And you just saw this big fancy promo, so as you can see, we're getting really expensive here. And
High budget.
it is.
No money.
Probably up to like $10 now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is Tuesday, October the 10th, and nice day yesterday after the rain.
It is.
It turned out wonderful in the afternoon. Today's going to be nice. Wednesday we might get some rain. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sunny and warm. 75-ish.
Well, you know, the funny thing about it, though, is that the reason why the rain stopped, because all the Michigan fans stopped crying. That's really what happened. I mean, legit. That's what happened. They stopped crying. Come on in. And then we have salt,
Pepper.
sugar.
Hi.
And so, as you can see, we are no longer in our high-budget studio, but we are on location down under in Australia
Yeah.
with Sugar. Come on, Sugar.
Hey, sit down there.
Hi.
So,
All right.
yeah, we're just doing our good news, and then we're going to talk to you about those needles over there.
Yeah, these.
So we have some good news. I want to report that two young ladies last week that we started a private nonprofit for, or actually a foundation, named G Love Glove, have started to distribute their stockings. So they're collecting hats, mittens, gloves, socks, and stretchy pants.
Yeah.
And their distribution process is they're going to give those to teachers so that when kids lose that stuff at school or they need it because they might have had an accident, they've got it available right there. So they're going to be collecting all year round, but it's obviously a special campaign that they're starting just before the holidays this year. Kind of makes sense, and that's why they're using the Christmas stockings.
Perfect.
So I know one of the locations for your police department. I know you've been there before, and I've been there.
Yeah, I've been there. But
my hands were behind my back. I
mine
don't
was
know why.
voluntary.
Yeah, mine was involuntary. Anyway,
Shout out to Chief Baker.
that's right. Hey, peace. They get some other locations. We'll tell you about those locations on another show. We started some nonprofits yesterday.
We did. We started some nonprofits yesterday.
We threw a challenge out there, and Trey did a special video. And how many people we helped on so far?
So far, about 2. However, if you can look on the bottom of this particular feed, you'll see now a PayPal link. This is a PayPal link where either you want to donate to the Salt
Pepper.
Show and just be a sponsor. You can do that, or you can reach out to us and we can help you start your nonprofit for just a donation, and we'll help you with everything else, and we'll make it work for you and change your little life. That's good news.
That's really good.
Yeah, because the average attorney will charge anywhere from $800 to $1,500 to start a nonprofit and go through the 501c3 process. We're nowhere near that.
Not even close.
But we'll get it done faster, and you won't have all the legal jargon and get overwhelmed.
That's right.
How
And
about
you'll be
that?
done in 30 minutes.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah, if that long.
Exactly. Here's where we're at today. Oh, let's sports. The
Sports.
Spartans are actually in the top 25 now. They're
They
number
are.
22, 21.
They are.
And Michigan went from 7 to 17.
17.
Oh.
Right where they
Whoa.
belong. Right where they...
The Wolverines fell down a few notches. Now, here's what I want to understand about the polls. Are you a Michigan fan?
I'm leaning toward Michigan a little bit.
Yeah, well, you
Don't
better
do that.
you better get a shot.
Sorry.
Anyway,
You're just for the victims. That's
right.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
deal.
guess so.
That's why she went into nursing. Anyway,
They could have
so
used you to
tell
those
me,
wounds on
tell me
Saturday.
this: Michigan's record is 4-1. The Spartans' record is 4-1. Michigan State beat Michigan, and yet Michigan is still 5 spots higher in the polls. Explain that to me.
Easy. It's rigged.
It's rigged.
It's rigged.
Definitely rigged.
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. It's bigly rigged.
It's
Bigly.
Come on, it's ridiculous. Listen, that's enough for sports. The Lions lost yesterday too, or Sunday. We forgot to talk about it.
You know, I'm so
Monday show.
surprised by that.
Well, if they'd have been 4-0, there's definitely that would have been the end.
It would have been the
But
end
it
of the
says in
world.
Revelations, the Lions will come.
Yeah.
So 4-0.
Yeah, the rapture immediately
That's right.
following that.
The gates of hell would have been opened up. We are here at the St. Clair County Health Department with our dear friend Margaret Sturgis
In Australia.
in Australia. Right. And Margaret was on our show a couple weeks ago, and she talked about the hepatitis A breakout. And now we decided to come to the health department not only to visit Sugar, but also to get our hepatitis A shots. Before we do that, we want to do a little education. Margaret, why don't you tell us about how the outbreak has kind of evolved and how St. Clair County is
Now,
involved?
due to viewing restrictions, you have 2 minutes.
Okay, I can be fast.
Go
I
for
can be
it.
really fast. Okay, so the outbreak, I don't have current numbers, bless you. I don't have current numbers yet. The state's going to release them in about a couple days. I can tell you this, that in St. Clair County, we are investigating cases on a weekly basis. So the numbers will go up, and that's why we need to get this vaccine in people's arms. So again, over 319 cases. I'm going to guess that we've had 7 or 8 in St. Clair County, and it's a lot of work that our nurses do when we get those cases. We have to try to
What are
reach
the
people.
symptoms of hepatitis
Oh
A?
goodness, it's you are extremely sick. Fever, fatigue, loss of appetite, nausea, vomiting,
Loss of appetite?
diarrhea.
Hey, I could use that.
I mean, no, you
I don't want
feel
hepatitis A.
really bad. Jaundiced, yellow skin, or the whites of the eyes.
Now, how are you going to look jaundiced?
Yellow skin, all
You get
Yellow
like
and brown. What color would that be?
well, no, he'd get a tint to him, and then the whites of the eyes.
Yeah.
You know, you can really see it. And
Pepper would be tinted.
abdominal pain is a big one. You know, when you get this, you are sick. You
Wait
can
a
be
minute.
sick for 30-something days.
Let me hear this. Let me make sure I got this straight.
Wait, she only got 2
sickness,
minutes. Come on. now.
Extreme sickness.
Yeah,
All those things. Yellow tint. I mean, all that. Upset stomach.
yeah.
That sounds like what happened to Michigan folks sometimes.
Oh!
Not funny, not really funny, but
I'm just
you know.
saying. 'cause that's how it
Sugar's leaning to being a Michigan fan. so,
Okay,
you know.
all right, go ahead.
So tell us. So you just get a shot and you're good.
Okay, so this shot, it's a 2-shot series. One now, one in 6 months. But that one shot will give you up to 95-96% protection.
The first shot.
Yeah,
What's the second shot?
about 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
So you only get 5% on the second shot. It's a booster.
It's a booster.
That's
You are
crazy.
smart.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah. So we need to get it into people's arms. We've already been out in the community a little bit, but I need some places to go in October and November.
All right. Yeah. So you need to call the health department at, was it 987-5300?
Yep.
I can't believe I
I
remembered
can't believe
that
you
number.
did either.
And get a hold of Margaret or some of
987-5300.
her staff.
810.
987-5300.
All right, don't worry. The number's appearing now,
Yeah, exactly.
right here at the bottom, and also your contact person.
Yeah, you should not be impressed by. She's
Oh,
doing.
no. Just keep talking.
Yeah, sneak attack.
Just keep talking.
You're gonna sterilize that, aren't you?
What do you think?
Well,
His
I
arm?
think you know what
Serious?
you're doing.
Are you serious?
So there's some people. It says here that some people should not get the vaccine.
There's very few people that can't get this vaccine.
Okay.
You can get this vaccine.
Yeah, I'm
Remember, I
good.
looked at your screening sheet.
I'm
You're
great.
fine.
I'm great.
Can
What if-
I reach? Can you reach
what if
your
he's
hand and
pregnant?
get me that? He's not pregnant. Can you give me that?
Germ
Yeah,
stuff.
thanks. If you are pregnant, you cannot.
No, I'm not pregnant. Okay, Stacy, he's picking on me again.
It's actually on a case-by-case basis, but I don't think we have to worry about you two. Now, I just have to ask you a question.
The answer's yes.
Oh, good, because I've never given a shot before. It's okay, right?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
okay.
practice on you?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have any issue.
You tried some oranges.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Given thousands.
I'm sure you have.
Drop that shoulder.
Drop it.
Yeah, perfect.
Isn't this just like a?
You're done.
That's it?
That's it.
You shot me?
I did.
Do you realize a needle went into your arm?
No, I didn't even feel it.
I saw
Good.
it.
I'm gonna have to hold.
Put your arm down.
Oh, I'm gonna have to hold Pepper's.
And just sticking this one.
I'm gonna have to hold Pepper's hand while he gets his shot. I didn't even feel it. It didn't even feel like a bee sting or anything.
Well, you're pregnant too, though. You didn't feel that either.
What a fool. He's a fool.
I just.
Do me a favor and pass me that tray.
Trey for Trey?
Pass me Trey's tray.
Trey.
Thank
What kind of
you
cute
very
look- Do we
much.
have to keep the vial?
No, you do not get to keep the
Oh,
vial.
man.
You can look at it. Do you want to look at it?
Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
It's a small one.
You know, I hate needles.
Who likes them? Nobody does.
Well, there's some people that don't.
Wow. Don't go.
You won't even be able
Do you need
He won't even be
somebody to
able to
hold
feel
you
it.
down?
I do. I need somebody to hold. I need somebody to hold my hand.
Seriously. Well, I can't do it and give you a shot.
No, it's okay. I'm
All right.
gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Look, if Trey can get a shot,
Drop that shoulder.
you can get a shot.
Yeah,
It's really simple.
perfect.
I didn't even feel it. It was just like.
John, seriously, seriously. Let me put your
He's
Band-Aid on.
speechless. But make sure you take a still
Take-
picture of this, people,
take a-
because you'll never.
Go like that. Move your arm. You want to make sure you move your arm. And hey,
You told me not to move my arm.
not when I was giving the shot.
Oh, okay.
And we don't give these routinely, but I brought them from home.
Oh, nice.
hmm
Suckers for
Suckers.
suckers, yeah.
So now you're protected
Well,
So-
from hepatitis.
from hepatitis A. But I want to say something. I've got clinics in October. We've had a bunch. I need some in late October. I need some in November. Got a big, huge one coming up in December, and we can talk about that another time because I know that we're probably hitting our limit soon.
And we're gonna do flu shots at some point too, aren't we?
Yeah,
But that's a totally different
totally is.
educational process, and it's a totally different shot.
Absolutely.
So we'll be covered before Christmas. We'll be covered with hepatitis A and flu. I'm serious, man. Now the flu shot will hurt. I'm telling you right now. And that goes in the butt, doesn't it?
No, and the flu shot does not hurt. Not at all.
I'm just kidding.
He's just trying to scare people.
No,
You're
no.
looking pale, man.
Are you okay?
Sure. I still hate Michigan, so let
Okay, all right.
Well,
Making sure.
I think we're out of time.
we are. So remember, stay out these streets.
Peace. Hit
Did
it.
you stop it?